Hey guys, it's me, Verilyn. So, since I've been vlogging on dating and relationships, I have vowed to never again make a list of requirements I want in a man. However, there is still one area I struggle with. As a Christian, should I be looking for a guy who's a Christian too?
Well, I have dated a guy that wasn't a Christian before, and I can honestly say that he did try. You know, relationships are all about compromises, and he was willing to compromise a couple of things because he knew who I was and what I believed.
I always say that I want somebody who's a Christian because then they understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna, if we're not in the same mind frame, then it's hard for me to explain it to you. It is. It's true, Chris.
I hate getting on the God topic though because no one is a 100% truth about
it's you.
nobody.
There are ladies who are Christian women, and when you're with them and when you speak to them, you see that they don't really follow what the Bible's taught. They act, it's two-faced basically. They're one way one minute and change the other way. So sometimes we find the most freakiest, not to be disrespectful, but you find the most freakiest woman in the Christian sector.
It does help a lot to have to date somebody who believes in the same thing that you believe in, because if I wasn't with a girl who believed in what I believed in, of course it would be really hard because she would want to have sex, and most likely she's not going to help me to follow what I'm trying to follow.
Finding someone with similar beliefs and moral standards is the most important thing. Now, I know plenty of women who always consider religion when they're in the dating field, but it sometimes feels like the men in my life avoid religion at all costs. Why is that? Why do you think men are less likely to bring up religion?
Because religion puts a lot of strict codes in the way you act. A lot of men do not want to live by strict codes, meaning no drinking, no cursing, fornication.
So do you think that Christian women hold that rule of not having sex before you're married more sacred than Christian men do?
I would think so, and the only reason why I think so, I think that men have this idea that I'm a man and I can't help myself. Wherever they got that from, maybe society or people give them excuses because they are a man. Not to say that no Christian men are saving themselves until marriage, but I do think women would hold out more than men.
I feel like women are able to control more because they are taught at a young age that what they have is a gift. Men are not taught that really. They're taught that, get as much as you can, enjoy yourself while you're young, so when you get married, you could be with your wife forever.
Do you know any guys who are waiting to marriage before they have sex?
No.
Not one.
Not one.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know what it is. I think guys it's more of a numbers thing with guys, I guess.
Men have different needs than women. We need sex. It's simple. We need sex because that common bond that y'all get through conversation, the common bond that y'all get through a regular hug, we get through sex. That's just how it is.
Not
that
all
is
guys.
our mentality. I swear. If any dude says, "Yo, I'm not looking for sex," bullshit.
If I started talking to about sex with friends, even friends who had sex, and even females, if the answer came to me, if the question was asked if I'm a virgin or not, I said it proudly, like, oh yeah, I'm a virgin. So for me, it was never something that I tried to hide.
Let's keep it real. Even within Christianity, men are not expected to be virgins the way women are. Maybe born again, but not virgins. Obviously, there are men waiting until marriage, but as I found in my reporting, they are few and far between. And honestly, I'm starting to feel like sex is the Antichrist. Even in my experience, once a guy finds out that I'm a Christian, the sex topic usually follows because he's trying to figure out if I'm waiting until marriage.
Everybody focuses on adultery and sex. There's so many other things that we're supposed to do as Christians. It's not just on sex. I'm supposed to be kind. I'm supposed to be forgiving. I'm supposed to be patient. There's so many other things, and people always focus just on sex, 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 sex. It's not all about sex. If I'm saying that I'm a virgin, but I treat you like crap all the time, am I being like Christ? No.
And on that note, just because someone goes to church doesn't mean they're a Christian.
I'll tell you a short story. Wonderful guy I met in church. I mean, he was the guitar player, very handsome, beautiful smile, great personality, wonderful occupation, owns properties, perfect match, right? But then you have to ask yourself, A, you're how old? Old. Never been married, don't have any kids. No wonder you're acting like a fool and an idiot. And you're in church. And you go to church every Sunday.
Do you feel that you're like a rarity in the church?
In the church? Well, I was going to say yes, but I'm not so sure because like this is something that I was able to refrain from, but there's a bunch of other sins that I wasn't able to refrain from. So I won't say I'm a rarity because there's a bunch of other things that I do that's wrong. So just because there's other people in the church having sex, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, I am rare because they're having sex and I'm not.
Totally agree. No one sin is bigger than the other. And if you haven't guessed, the list is completely going away. I am no longer looking for someone who considers themselves a Christian. Instead, I'd like someone who will love me the way Christ loves the church.